All right, everyone. So Night of Champions is over, but I wanted to talk about what I felt was the biggest moment of the night, and that's the Bloodline getting a new member, Solo winning the United States Championship, and the return of Tonga Loa. Now, why is this a big deal? Well, we've been talking about for quite some time that I felt there was so much left in the Bloodline storyline, but they kind of cut it short, and we went from, obviously the Bloodline being the biggest thing in the company to after War Games, it really was not the same, right? It was just not the same. However, after seeing Jacob Fatu get beat because of this new bloodline here, right? So you still have Solo at the front, but now you have two new members, and the way they dominated Jacob Fatu at the end of the match so that Solo could win. I just felt this was a major moment. So we're going to go through a little bit of what happened, and then we will get into it. Okay. So, as much as Sikoa has proven himself more than capable, he's been unable to win any gold on the main roster and would have lost his match if it weren't for outside interference. At first, JC Mateo interfered as he was the most obvious extra opponent Fatu needed to compensate for. But there was even more backup for Sikoa with the return of Tongaloa, misspelled by using his New Japan Tongaloa version of his name in WWE's official tweet about his return. Speaking of the names, Haquillo made his WWE debut and caused even more interference, but was given the treatment that has been happening a lot lately, where the commentary team went out of their way to specifically not refer to him by any name. So that means they're probably going to be doing their own name for him. But look, this is going to be huge. Okay, this is going to be huge because now they can start building it out again. And by having another big faction like this, not only could there potentially be something where they're going after, Seth Rollins' faction, although I doubt that is where they're going to head. Could you have Roman Reigns involved with this in some way? The Rock involved with this in some way? Have the Bloodline be dominant again? And the Bloodline has already created so many stars. I would love to see them continue to create stars. So I know there was a lot of big moments on this PLE, right? There was a lot of big moments, but this to me was the one that's going to have major, major ramifications going forward. I'm happy we're going to start seeing the bloodline again. Right now, there's really a small faction here, but one I think could be pretty damaging. In the way that they're booking this, I think the bloodline could be back in. I don't know if they're going to be the main event scene with all the great main eventers we have now, but certainly going to be a big part of WWE again. And Solo is now champion. So thank you all for watching.